afternoon, Pokesports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation D video. Bring you a Samurott team. Samurott entering the mix, specifically HISUIAN Samurott, entering the mix of Pokemon given to us thanks to Pokemon Home with Sharpness. Sharpness being a very strong ability, unique to things like Gallade and things like Voluza, so not very great Pokemon. But finally, we have a Water Dark type that can use, you know, Sharpness, has access to a bunch of cutting moves like Ceaseless Edge, like Aqua Cutter, like Sacred Sword that it can use. Even able to be invested to outspeed Pokemon like Fluttermane as well. We got Choice Scarf, HISUIAN Samurott here today. Also, let's not forget that Sharpness can get added damage thanks to the Chien-Pao standing right next to it. So hopefully we get to see like a HISUIAN Samurott and a Chien-Pao combination in the lead. That would be amazing. Also, we have our friend Heatran. I love this thing. Any opportunity I see to have Heatran on a team, I take for sure. Also, I'm a big fan of Corviknight. Even in Regulation C, I think Corviknight is super underexplored and super good. I'm excited to use it on this team as well. Also, the other little bit of spice that we have here today is the Physical Enamorus with Contrary, Superpower, Play Rough, Taunt, Protect. So the option and the idea here is to just sit and Superpower until you are very high attack and very high defense. Also great against Intimidate leads. Regardless, if you guys are excited for today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Also, make sure to check out Bebum, who does have a YouTube channel as well, Pokemonian. We'll leave a link to that down below in the description. Give them some Pokesports love. And with that said, let's get on to today's video. Now, honestly, Charizard is a Pokemon I haven't seen yet. And I'm looking at my opponent's team composition. I am absolutely terrified. That is a Charizard, Chi-Yu, Torkoal combo that I have a feeling will just blow me off the face of this planet. Thankfully, I have Heatran, and I might even lead with Heatran. Yeah, we're gonna lead Samurott though. We're gonna bring Heatran. We're not gonna show them our trump card right away. We're gonna bring Samurott. They have a Gastro, second Gastro today. We're gonna bring a Samurott. Do we bring Rilla? Rilla might be a little bit sketch, but I do think Rilla is necessary for the late game versus the Gastro, maybe even early game, just to get some free fake outs in the beginning. I wouldn't hate that. Might even be able to stop a Tailwind. Would love to bring Chien-Pao though, but I think we're gonna have to hold that for another day. We'll bring Heatran to the back, and I think maybe last but not least, what are we doing? Is it an Enamorus? It's not an Enamorus. But it's not Corviknight either. Like, no matter what I choose in this last spot, it's not gonna be great versus like the mono fireness. I guess I do have Dragon Tera here on Corviknight. I do have Tailwind options here on Corviknight. I think Chien-Pao is fast enough and with the priority on the Sucker Punch that I might want to do this. Not to mention that this Chien-Pao also has Icy Wind, so it kind of takes spot of speed control on this team. Granted, I do have Tailwind, but just gives me another option. If I'm trying to fight their Tailwind, then I have the Chien-Pao on the field already and I get that speed control off, or maybe I just don't have to rely on Tailwind to get speed control off in general. Tornadus Chi is going to be my opponent's lead. Again, terrifying, but not impossible. There is no way that I think we stop this Tailwind, because I simply just don't think Samurott has enough juice to one-shot a Torn. And I also think this Torn probably has Covert Cloak, so it might just be pointless in the end. So I think what I'd much rather do is just go for the Sacred Sword onto the Chi-Yu. And fake out the Chi-Yu. Just double into this Chi-Yu. Oh, no! That's bad. It's real bad. I guess they saw it. They saw it coming. My opponent was not born yesterday, folks. They don't go for... Oh, they do go for Tailwind. Never mind. I don't love it here. I'll be honest. Don't love it here. Now that they see what I'm going to do, they're not going to stay in here. I'd be surprised if they did. Let's go for another Sacred Sword, though. Let's swap in our Heatran and hopefully be safe. I think Heatran's in a pretty decent position against this team. Mostly because of the type of Pokemon that are on it. And I feel like they're just going to go for a Heat Wave plus Bleak Wind Storm and then call it a day. Whatever hits, hits. Whatever doesn't hit, doesn't hit. Just gonna go for flat damage no matter what. Regardless, I'm not in a great position. He ran the veteran. I love the textures on these Pokemon. There's the Bleak Wind Storm. Hurts so much. Does it get the speed drop? It does on the Heatran. Doesn't matter. They're in Tailwind now anyway. Oh, they just Willow? I mean, I don't love that. Don't get me wrong. But there are worse things in the world that can happen to me. Like, I could have just gotten one shot there. At least I chipped. I chipped the health bar. I'll take that and run with it. All right. Not too bad. I could probably even get sub up here and be extra annoying. Again, with this grassy terrain with the lefties, this Heatran is having a field day. Unfortunately, the Samurott is not enjoying itself in this battle. I mean, I guess I might as well stay in. Like, I don't want to, but I don't have a better option. I don't have a good switch out right now. So let's just Sacred the Chi-Yu. And let's attempt to sub. They go for the Bleak Wind Storm. It's going to dodge. Something's going to dodge. It's going to be the Heatran. That's fair. So that means the Chi-Yu is just going to go all in on the Heatran as well. Oh, there's Snarl. Heatran's dodging everything this turn, friends. Nice Snarl, friend. What the heck? They're Will-O-Wisp, Snarl, Protect. They're like full support Chi-Yu, dude. I just realized they're lefties too. Oh, this is like full tank support Chi-Yu. Big scary nonsense Chi-Yu. We don't like this Chi-Yu. Ugh. I could go in Chien-Pao. I think I will go in Chien-Pao. Probably protect this turn. They got one final turn of Tailwind. Part of the reason why I want to protect. And we'll just go for an Earth Power onto their Chi-Yu. See how much damage we could do. I expect it to live, because this is non-stab. Oh, they taunt me. I guess predicting me to protect? No, if you're predicting me to protect, I guess they're just stopping me from protecting. Fair enough. It does work. I was taunted. I was snarled, but thankfully... Oh, Snarl does go through. That's right. So this is definitely not knocking out then. Not even close. Why is this Chi-Yu so hard to KO, dude? Goodness. And I gave it grassy terrain. This is a never-ending battle. Okay. How can I be in a better position? I don't know if I can be. I have to go for another Earth Power onto that Chi-Yu. I don't really have a choice. I have to Ice Spinner this Torn. Again, I don't know if I have a choice. And that's my only play. They don't go for a Tailwind, so I will be able to Ice Spinner this thing. And I'm just able to one-shot it. My opponent might have misplayed there. Because if they Tailwinded, I would have been kind of messed up for the next couple of turns. But I guess they were just expecting me to outspeed. Getting rid of this grassy terrain is unironically going to help me a lot as well. I don't love the spot that I'm in. My Chien-Pao just got burned too. Dude, Will-O-Wisp, man. Will-O-Wisp Chi-Yu is giving me so many problems. All right, second Earth Power. Gonna do even less than the first. I'm just trying to hold my Tera for as long as I can. Because I know it's gonna be really important what I decide to Terastallize into. I'm also trying to wait and see what my opponent is gonna do at the same time. Thankfully, we're still behind a sub. We're -1, but as long as we're behind a sub, I guess. I'm assuming Charizard's gonna come out. Oh. I'm not too sure that I'm afraid of that. I'm gonna Ice Spinner that guy. So many Gastrodons today. If I Grass Tera, they don't break my sub, but then I waste my Grass Tera. That might be okay, though. Does the Chi-Yu protect? I don't think so either. Like, what if I just throw every move I have into the Chi-Yu? Let's do that. Does Chiyu protect? That is the question. But first, let's terrestrialize. It could, right? I mean, protecting Chiyu wouldn't be the worst option for my opponent. But at the same time, it wouldn't accomplish much either, I don't think. And I don't really gain anything by attacking into this Gastrodon. I'm not going to one-shot it this turn. Okay, Chiyu does protect. We'll get rid of it next turn. Again, Gastrodon is not knocking out either one of my Pokemon here. Respect to my opponent for blue Gastrodon, though. Alright, Heat Wave, gonna do absolutely nothing. Might get a burn. Otherwise, gonna do absolutely nothing to the Gastrodon. Yeah. That's nothing, alright. They do go for the Earth Power, but thankfully, since I'm a Grass type, I should take this a lot better than before. Will it break? Nope. Sub staying up. Absolutely wonderful. Okay. Well, now that the Chiyu can't protect, I should be able to double into it and get rid of it. Nice. I can also taunt. I'm also untaunted. Yeah, it's Ice Spinner. But if they have that Charizard in the back, it's a little iffy. I don't think they do, though. If they had it, they would have brought it. They just have a Flutter Mane in the back. Is that really what we're waiting to see? Is a Flutter Mane in the far back? Well, they're not swapping, so that's good news for us. The Ice Spinner looks like it does very little damage, but after this Snarl, it's going to be very meaningful damage. I also have to swap out this Heatran to undo all these stat drops, man. It's going to matter later. This should knock out, even at -2. Beautiful. That's why we Ice Spinnered. I'm pretty sure if we didn't Ice Spinner, that might have made the difference. Okay, great. Chiyu is out, gone. Don't ever come back, and they go for Chilling Water. Listen, dude, I am weak enough. And I have Icy Wind. I don't even need this attack stat. Honestly, I might be at the point while -1 and while burnt where Icy Wind is doing more damage if I go for it. So I might just go ahead and fire off Icy Winds for the rest of this game while I hard swap out here. Dracaris. Is that... They did bring Bruh. Seriously? Yikes. Yeah, we Icy Wind right away. And I really got to undo my stats. So I gotta sacrifice my Rillaboom to the heavens. That's essentially what I am doing currently. We're saying, here's a Rillaboom. Eat it for lunch. Yikes. Oh, I love the new Charizard model in this game, though. Icy Wind, gonna chip them a little bit. Gonna lower their speed. Beautiful, beautiful. Now let's see what the Charizard decides to do. Fire off Hurricanes. Blind Hurricanes at that. AV is not even gonna save me there. Oh, this could be bad. This could be real bad. I will still live another turn, though. Okay. I could lose this. And I don't feel like I played horrible. I might have. Maybe I grassed Tera too preemptively. It's the one thing that I could say I probably didn't do a great job at. I essentially just have to hope they miss. And get a sub up. That might be my only way. I hope they miss the Hurricane. Yeah. Okay, this is my win con. My win con is I'm going to make them slower than my Heatran. Get the sub up before they attack. Bank on them missing a blind Hurricane. And then I'll have a sub to protect me. And just constantly fire attacks here. Fingers crossed that this worked. I need them to miss one Hurricane for this to work. They connect with every blind Hurricane, man. I gotta do it again. I have to keep doing that strat. There's no other play. Chilling Water again. Gonna finish off my Chenpao, unfortunately. Ah, man. Not a great spot, man. Not a great spot. I guess I could protect. Like, if I'm really trying to play this to play my heart out here, I should protect and then sub. And then protect and then sub. Yeah, this is going to be the win condition, man. We could also just stall out their Hurricanes at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Specs Zard, right? So this protect is just optimal. Another Hurricane. The Gastro decides to do what? Just Earth Power. Okay, at least I know for a fact the Gastro doesn't really have anything for me. That's great news. Gonna get a little health back from our lefties, a little health back from the grassy terrain. This Gastrodon, unfortunately, is just gonna have to be an afterthought. I'm focused all in on this Charizard right now. Ooh, spicy game, spicy game. We have to sub, they have to miss. There's our sub, going down to 77. They miss. Yes. We're in it, baby. Earth Power, that's not gonna break me. It's not breaking me at all. And I'm pretty sure they're spexed. So, I know this is annoying, guys. But get over it. We're gonna have to protect. We're gonna have to protect. And again, it's because of the PP stall. We gotta game my opponent. We can't let them have this free win, man. We set up all of our pieces to get to this point right here, where we have the Heatran on the field, unable to die. So now we protect. They waste one more Hurricane. They have a maximum of 8, and I feel like it's been at least 6 turns. And I guess this turn is where the Heat Waves need to come out. Yeah, I could start chipping them with Heat Waves. I can't hit them with any other move on the Charizard. So I guess Heat Wave, yeah, is my only option. Even though it's going to do absolutely no damage. I don't really have another choice. The Gastrodon I can at least hit with another move. All right, Grassy Terrain goes away. Let's go for the Heat Wave. See how much damage we're actually going to do here to my opponent's side of the field. That's decent. I could work with that. Especially if they're going to start struggling soon. All right, they do connect with the Hurricane. That's a little sad. It means I have to sub up again. After I protect, though. After I protect, I will sub up again. Ooh, sub Heatran. Put it in work. Earth Power. Doesn't do anywhere near enough. And no stat drops. Beautiful. Lefties. Gonna give me all that health back. I am pretty much, after a protect, healing back all of that Earth Power damage. All right, let's protect again. Listen, man, sometimes you just gotta stall out. The game decided to bring Heatran back. So now we take advantage of Flash Fire and Grassy Tera. Earth Power again. They should be out by now. I feel like it's been 8 turns, right? It feels like it's been 8 turns. Sub up. Do they struggle? There's a Hurricane. They missed it. Huge again. There's the Earth Power. Not gonna break, baby. How many PP is Hurricane? I really hope it's 8. Because if it's 16, this is going to be a lot longer than I originally expected it to be. Let's protect again. Okay. My opponent realized that their time was no longer worth it. Fair enough. GG's Jabba taking a game. Double Genies, double Fire types, HISUIan ZOROARK, and Gastrodon. Okay. Whatever they lead with is gonna be HISUIan ZOROARK. That much I can assume, right? Whatever they lead with, one of them has to be HISUIan ZOROARK. But what do we do about it, though? We kind of have to figure that out, which is like primary issue number 1. I do like the Heatran here. I do like the Corviknight here. I do think they have Intimidate, so I have to be a little bit cautious on what I lead with. I mean, I could lead an ENAMORUS and just get the contrary going right away. But again, that possibility of a HISUIan ZOROARK really does dampen a lot of my plans. Tell you what, though, I think Heatran is a great option. They don't have a lot of ground-type Pokemon on their team. The one ground-type Pokemon they do is a Slug, so I think we'll be okay in that regard. As for the rest of the team, Samurott does have fighting-type moves. I could lead with Samurott, try to bait them into an Intimidate. No, I gain nothing by doing that. Let's go Heatran. Let's go ENAMORUS. Let's bring the Samurott in the back. And then last but not least, we'll bring the Rillaboom here. and see if that works out for us. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I think this is going to be kind of a rough matchup. It's the you know, the whole best of one thing. Like, I don't know which the ZOROARK is going to be. My opponent can literally pick and choose which Pokemon ZOROARK is going to be. And ZOROARK has such a good typing as a Hisuian type or a Hisuian Pokemon that I just... It's a hard call, you know? Like, it could be... Which one is it? It could be either one. I think turn 1. The easiest thing to do would just be a sub up and a protect. I'm gonna try to get a hint of what is the ZOROARK. Like I said, I know one of them has to be it. You wouldn't bring a ZOROARK on the ladder and not use it. Okay, that one just clicks protect. I guess it could be a ZOROARK, but it doesn't have to be a ZOROARK. That's definitely not, though, because ZOROARK wouldn't hold Eerie Impulse as a move. I don't love the fact that they just use Eerie Impulse, though. Not a big fan. I might even be forced to switch out the spot. I know I just set up a sub, but is my sub really meaningful if I'm -2? Well, I guess I might as well go for the Heat Waves here. We can Heat Wave and even go for a Play Rough onto the Enamorus. Again, still trying to get a feel if that Enamorus is a Hisuian ZOROARK or not. They're going to Terrasilize right away. Into a Ghost Tera. Okay. I guess it could be Hisuian ZOROARK, but it doesn't have to be Hisuian ZOROARK. Why would... Oh, it's definitely not. It had Contrary, and it made use of Contrary. Hold up. As they go for the Gleam and one-shot me. Hold the phone. Wait, all right. Reg D strat, got it. I see it, it's here. Welcome to Reg D. Thunderous avoids, that's not the important one, so that's good. Oh, it's close, man. Enamorus is one shot away from going down. I can't fake it out either. That's the little bit. That's a little sad. And they can go for prankster stuff on me. Not a big fan. Let's go Rilla. I can fake out the Thunderous and then just fire off another Heat Wave again. That should be enough to knock out the Enamorus, I believe. Second Heat Wave here. In fact, should I even? Fake out? Yeah, why not? Let's fake out. Yeah, the Enamorus protects. I kind of assumed that was going to happen, which is why I was thinking, like, should I even bother faking out? But I guess this does make it so that my opponent had a nothing turn. Oh, never mind. They have Covert Cloak. Windbolt Storm did absolutely no damage, but, you know, it broke a sub. Now I could switch that spot out without feeling too bad about it. All right, so they're Covert Cloak. That means I'm not burning them, unfortunately. But again, chip damage is chip damage. I will take what I can get when it comes to chip damage. Now, I definitely don't want to take what this Enamorus wants to throw at me. That's for sure. But I think even if I get -2'd, I'll be in a decent enough position. Do I have AV on this Rilla? Is this Rilla just my best option right now? Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. Let's just knock off the Thunderous then. Okay, they taunt me. I guess they were assuming I would try to sub up again. I don't really have to. I'm just glad that they're not paralyzing me. Mystical Fire, that's going to hurt at +2. Does it knock me out, though? Will lower my special attack? Irrelevant. Big knockoff onto the Thunderous. Goodbye. Now I just need to connect. I probably should have gone for the Earth Power here, but hopefully it won't matter. Okay, good. Doesn't matter. Single targeted. Enamorus will go down. We still got a chance for the Samurott. We have a chance to showcase the Samurott, baby. We got a double knockout here. Great for us. I could switch out this Heatran. I've got to reset my stats. I am -2 Heatran. I mean, hey, I'm not going down, so I guess I'll take that. All right, in comes Chiyu. Don't love that. And in comes Gastrodon. Yikes. This might not be Samurott's game. And it also might not be Rillaboom's game. I think I'm pretty sure I'm going down this turn. I need to preserve this Heatran for the end game. And I need to Grass Tera the Heatran for this end game. That's the only way I break through this Gastrodon thing going on. But okay, let's bring in. Oh, perfect. That's fine. That is great. I was worried I was going to get Earth Powered there. What do they go for? They lock on a Dark Pulse. I'm assuming Scarfed. I don't know Scarfed, but I'm assuming Scarfed. Let's bring back our Heatran. They terrestrialized already? They did. Okay, so what we can do here is we can lock on to Sacred Sword. That gets slashy moves. Then we can Grass Tera. We set up a sub. To protect or set up a sub this turn? I'm going to Grass Tera and set up a sub because I don't want to get Yawn spammed. So I want to be a little bit proactive about that. All right, let's try this out. Heatran, Grass Tera. Hopefully means there's nothing this Gastrodon could do. It could carry Ice Beam. It's not the world's most common move on Gastro, but it is a move that it does get. They go for the Dark Pulse into my Heatran spot. Half healths me. Jeez. And it is Scarfed because it outsped my Scarfed Samurott. Okay. At least we knew it was Scarfed. I get a flinch on Heatran. Unfortunate. And then I get yawned. Oh, wrong spot though. Okay, nice. Oh, beautiful. I'm pretty sure Heatran in this 1v1 can tolerate this, especially with grass and lefties constantly healing me up. Oh, this is beautiful. We're locked onto this, so we have to go for this. And I'm still going to try to set a sub up. We might as well. Battle's canceled. Writing's on the walls. We're going to take a game. GG's, Nick. Nice Kilowattrel. Well, this is a different kind of Earthworm team that I'm used to. Kind of like very... I mean, honestly, looking at this team, the Earthworm seems most out of place. Like, I see very clear Dondozo Tatsugiri. I see very clear Pelipper and Thunderous Therian, which gets... Oh, that electric move. That's going to be terrifying. So I see strategies. Not quite sure what the Earthworm is doing here. I'm a little bit nervous about it. But it's not the end of the world. The problem is a lot of my team is weak to Thunderous in general. I could bring Chenpao and just say, hey, good luck. You got to be faster than me. Actually, this is a pretty decent opportunity to lead just Chenpao Samurott and then just dare my opponent to hit me. I could also bring Rillaboom to deal with this Dondozo a little bit better. And as for the Earthworm, can't really touch Corviknight. Could also do Enamorus. It's that both of these Pokemon are flying type, so it's a little iffy here. I don't really need Heatran. Heatran did great for us, you know, in the last couple of battles, but it doesn't feel like the right play here. Let's do Corv. I think Corv will be better. I know I ran down this timer, but I'm really trying to think of the most optimal play here. I'm trying to get very competitive games and very competitive wins. I don't know, man. This feels right. I'm not sure if it is. This is the third battle that I've ever had with this team, so excuse me. Okay, they win with this lead, which is kind of the lead that I was guessing. So I'm glad it's what they did. Now, I'm sure they're just going to protect, right? Like, surely you have to just start off by protecting. There's no way you just let me hit your Tornadus or Thunderous with a Chenpao. But then again, opponents be crazy, so who knows? They also did give me like Water Cutter, Aqua Cutter in the rain, but I think Ceaseless Edge might be the better option. I'm gonna make a read that this clicks Protect, and then Pelipper tries to Tailwind turn 1. We'll see if I'm right. Oh, they're just terrestrializing right away. Okay. Didn't expect that. Okay, this became very bad now. Well, I'm glad I didn't go for what I went for, but I'm also not happy that this just happened because it means I'm about to die. So let's see if I can at least mess them up a little bit before going down. I'm sure neither one of my Pokemon are going to live this. And I'm going to miss an Icy Wind on someone. Who was it? Of course, the important one. Oh, no. This is bad. Wind Bolt Storm. That's going to hurt. Never seen a Samurott disappear so fast. Poor Rot, man. Unlucky. And they just Hurricane. Okay, this is going to be the world's fastest battle. Fine. You want to win this bad? Go for it. Oh, no. Yeah. There's not much I could do anymore. That was pretty much it. Yeah. There actually, no, I shouldn't give up yet. Because although this seems like it's an impossible battle that we'll never win, if they make a mistake and see blood in their eyes right away, I could maybe make some plays here. Maybe. Let's Tailwind. The Water Tera is a little scary to Water Tera in front of this guy. Let's Tailwind and just fake out this guy. They actually swapped that spot? Really? They must be really... I don't get Grassy Glide anymore, sir. You don't have to be that worried. The Earthworm is coming out. I didn't expect that either. A lot of weird things are happening. Also interesting that Earth Eater is unaffected by spikes. Like, it still gets hurt by spikes, even though that's a ground type thing. They do just Hurricane. Wow. Okay, well, I guess I got Tailwind up for free. Which means I might have a pretty decent opportunity. I think just a Brave Bird. I'm worried about my Rillaboom going down. I'm pretty sure Rillaboom will go down, but I at least want to get rid of the item on the Earthworm before going down. They might be trying to get to get the Thundurus behind the Shed Tail. We'll see. I'm not comfortable with what I have left. Okay, listen, that's not great, but I'd much rather have that than a Thundurus behind a Shed Tail. Now, the way that the Thundurus is playing is leading me to believe that it's not like it doesn't have Protect. It might be choiced in some fashion. Maybe Scarfed. Did outspeed everything turn one, including my Chien-Pao. So yeah, I'm feeling the Scarfed, which could be horrible because I'm in Tailwind. Oh. The lone Tatsu. Fascinating. What do we do now? Didn't expect that to happen. I think we throw everything we have into this Tatsu. We just let the Earthworm do Earthworm things for now. Hopefully don't regret that later. Hopefully the Tatsu doesn't go for Protect here. That would be also bad. I don't actually know why Tatsu's here. Unless it's Storm Drain. Okay, doesn't Protect. Gonna just eat a drum beating. Neat. It's gone now. So I guess the optimal play was that my attack will now go into this thing, but the problem is that thing is +2 defense. I'm gonna need a crit to win this game, huh? They body pressed my poor Rilla, which was my one way through. The stupid Thundurus. Yeah, I mean, I could terrestrialize this bird. I could. But I don't think it gets it done. I still don't think it gets it done. Nah. You know what? I will terrestrialize it just to see what happens. But yeah, I'm going to fire off a Brave Bird. I want to see how much the Brave Bird does. Once I see how much the Brave Bird does, I can kind of determine is this worth it or not. All right. We got a Dragon Bird on the field. It's here. It's mean. It's scary. It don't play. Brave Bird, let's see some damage here. Okay. I still don't know how we're knocking out the worm, but okay. Windbolt Storm, that definitely hurts. Definitely hurts. Ooh, their life orb though. Ooh, I don't love that. I don't love that at all. Yikes. That was a lot more damage than I wanted that to be. Yeah, I think I just lose. I mean, I could try to like roost spam, and that might be my only way. Oh, never mind. Tailwind went away. GG. Tailwind went away. GG. Gonna take home a loss in today's video. Super unfortunate, man. Super unfortunate, and they had Tera Blast. That's less damage. Oh, I'm a little mad I lost to this, but it's a really cool strategy. I almost don't want to end the video here. You know what? We're going to have a fourth battle here. We're going to have an extra long video. It's fine. I need to end off on a win. This tilted me. Great strategy. I hate it. GG's. Okay, Regulation 1 team. Ari, you do what you want. I respect it. I think this is actually a pretty decent time to bring Samurott. I'm a little bit worried about just like a Golden Go and Murkrow, so I think Corviknight might be a pretty decent option for us. Yeah, Murkrow Golden Go is a little scary. I definitely want to bring ENAMORUS though. Against Murkrow Golden Go, maybe not. But I could go just like Corviknight Heatran. Say, good luck, opponent. And then just have Samurott and ENAMORUS in the back. Okay, I like that. I wanted to have this last battle here at the end, even though this might be a little bit longer. Simply because I think that Samurott deserves a little bit more of a showcase. We got to use it sometimes in today's video, but it wasn't like the super duper main focus. So hopefully it could shine here in this last battle. Also, we didn't really get to showcase ENAMORUS too much. This ended up being like the Heatran showcase, and I didn't want that, but whatever. Maybe this last battle can change my mind. Ari's team is actually very annoying. Every single Pokemon on the team is weak to fighting, though. And of course, not a single fighting type move on the team. Oh, no, I do have Sacred Sword. Hold up. I have Sacred Sword. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, this might be Samurott's time then, huh? Hiccup and Magic Man. Oh, we expected this. We prepared for this. Good luck, opponent. We saw this coming a mile away. Thankfully, Heat Wave. We light him on fire. As I said, I wasn't trying to make this a Heatran video. All right, Magic Man's gonna go for the Protect. I'm assuming they're just gonna match the Tailwind. Yeah, there's their Tailwind. Here's my Tailwind. Nothing changes. I'm definitely not gonna Terrasilize. I mean, hey, they could be Water Tera for all we know. Great damage onto Hiccup. Okay. We could just swap in a Samurott. I think even if they go for the Make It Rain, which I don't think they would, we'll be in a decent position. They might just also try to Shadow Ball my Heatran spot, which would do a little bit more than Make It Rain, or a lot more than Make It Rain. But still wouldn't knock it out. I've never been in a safer spot in my life, I think. This team is very anti-Golden Go. All right. There's my swap. That could just signify that I outspeed them. Samurott the Great. I love that. That's a big boy. It's a big alpha. Here's a Foul Play. Into the Heatran. Not going to do too much damage. And they do just Shadow Ball. Oh, wrong slot, though. Shadow Ball into the Samurott. That's going to hurt, but not even close to knock me out. Oh, and they show their Life Orb. Well, goodbye. They live. Oh, okay. Okay, opponent. I see you. That's a thick Golden Go. Snow Jira. Oh, it's you. Again, the rest of their team is weak to Sacred Sword. We click Sacred Sword, right? There's no other play in the world. I also will go for the Earth Power just to avoid giving Thermal Exchange to this Baxcalibur and losing my life. I would love for that not to happen. Heatran. What a smiley little guy, man. I love Heatran so much. Don't know why. Stupid mango. Here's a sacred sword. Not enough to one-shot, though. Ooh. Uh-oh. We do get glaive rushed into the Heatran spot. Not going to do absolutely anything. Followed by a second shadow ball into the Samurott. We're going to live at 11. Nice. Guess they were hoping for the highest of high rolls there. But eat this earth power. Beautiful. I'm a little disappointed with Samurott not being able to one-shot there. I don't know why. I get Baxcalibur has like ridiculously high defenses. I can definitely live hits, but I don't know. I feel like Samurott should have done a little bit more there. Maybe that's just me. Maintain. It's a thing. Let's see how much we do to maintain. Well, I definitely don't think we knock it out though. Let's just heat wave here. Heatran's not going nowhere. And that should be enough to just finish off the Baxcalibur. The cool thing about Baxcalibur is that it's still neutral and does take damage to fire moves. Now, if I could imagine it sucked up fire moves, then that would be broken. That would be GG. That'd be what are you doing, Game Freak? Oh, they have Ice Shard. Oh, okay. Samurott's going down. I thought Samurott was going to be our best way around the Gargantical, but I guess not. I guess instead we're gonna have to rely on just like earth powers. Snowjira's going down. I love the name Snowjira though. It's like, yeah, that's cool. That makes sense. Gojira plus Snowjira. One of the best nicknames I've ever seen. All right, Tailwind finally does Peter. Granted, I don't think it matters because this other thing is just as slow, and I just was happily reminded that I brought Enamorus, and Enamorus does have a fighting type move. Superpower physical Enamorus, baby. Let's see it in action, followed by the earth power. Why not? Did they terrestrialize? Okay, well, not yet. Don't remember. Unfortunately, that doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will in a couple of turns because our attack and defense now go up thanks to Contrary. Anyway, here's an earth power. And Maintain is gonna maintain its HP and fire off Assault Cure. Oh, they're going for the long con. They're going for the long game. Okay, Garg player. So if they're going for the long game, they're protect the next turn, right? I can taunt them. I think I'm gonna taunt them. Oh no, I can't taunt them. Purifying Salt. That's right. Or can I? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while, Gargantical. I don't have to taunt them. I'm just going to keep hitting them until eventually they go down. I'm overthinking this. It's a Gargantical at 1 HP, and I have a ground type move and a fighting type move. And I'm still doubting my options. All right, here's the superpower. GG. We did it. Woo! Some more. We got a little bit more of both the Samurott and a physical Enamorus showcase. So, hey, I'll take that. Anyway, thank you so much, Bebum, for making this team and sending it over to me on Discord. Remember to check out Bebum's channel down below in the description, everyone. Also, thank you so much for making it here to the end of the video. I'm Kevin, this is Pokesports. Hope you guys have a great night. Peace out. Bye-bye.